Hello, this is Mick Luro.
And I'm Dave Ebersole.
And together we are Light Booth Blackout.
In the next few moments, you're going to hear some ads.
There may also be an ad break in the middle of this episode.
If you'd like to listen to Dash without any ads or ad breaks,
and who could really blame you,
you can get every episode of Dash ad-free on our Patreon. Patreon.com/LightBoothBlackout.
As a Patreon member, you'll be the very first to hear every episode of Dash as it's released.
You'll also have access to bonus content and special features.
You can support us at patreon.com/LightBoothBlackout, all one word. You can also find the link in the show notes.
Thank you for your support, and please enjoy Dash.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.
We started our second season of Dash at the end. Sal McGill and Cindy Crenshaw found Dash Malone shot, covered in blood, in a dark and ominous room at the Hotel Normandy. It was a strange tangle of events that led this wisecracking secretary and policeman to find the detective in such a state. A frustrating twist of circumstance as this is a situation they've all found themselves in before. That was the case of the... What exactly was that case? I'm sure we'll think of it. So, once again, we briefly return to the end of our season to shed light on what is coming next. Dash has just reminded his friends what happened at the end of the case of the Invisible Man. Now that's a title you can remember.
We heard Griff's horn on the wind, but he was nowhere in sight. We wouldn't see him again until...
But how does Griff's story have anything to do with why a strange man, that man who ran from Sal at Union Station, what does that have to do with him shooting you?
Let go of me, copper! Where are you off to in such a hurry? Are you saying he knows Griff? Are they connected?
No. What I'm saying, everything that happened with Griff, initially at least, it was a setup, a test.
You've never been any good at those.
Griff didn't know what he was getting into when he made a deal with Zita Makara. He didn't know what she really is.
From what we know, at least.
I believe him.
I'm just saying, all you got is their word. Both Zita's word and...
Which has never been good.
And Griff's. And now Griff is...
What I can't believe is that you walked into another one of her traps. Again!
Well, it's not really a trap, if you can see it coming.
Wait 1 second. You knew what was going to happen here? You knew that guy, the one from the train station, was going to shoot you?
I knew he was trying to unlock something for me.
Isn't every man you take out with trying to unlock something for you?
I think you're giving men too much credit.
You got me there.
Besides, it wasn't anything like that. He was one of them.
One of them? Ugh. Just call them what they are.
Annoying.
Untrustworthy.
Underhanded.
Dumb?
Dumb.
Deadly. This wasn't a test. It was more of a ritual.
Creasus.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What's the matter?
Buddy, I'm getting a little salty here. We're trying to get answers out of you, and it seems like you're holding back on us.
I'm not holding back on you, pal.
Then who was this guy? What was he after? Why'd he shoot you? And why is the ceiling covered in all those Egyptian symbol-looking things?
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Look at that snake thing.
There's always a snake thing.
But that one looks different, like it's coming out of the water or something.
What I'm trying to do is walk my way through the past few months, the past few strange cases that have led us, here.
Should have done that in the first place, instead of following suspicious-looking men to a hotel without telling us where you're going.
I've followed many men into hotels without telling either of you.
Come on now.
I'm talking about what happened after we met Griff. What happened when I went back to the Half Moon Street. What happened in the case of the underground lair.
The what?
Oh no, we are not calling it that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
In a town full of critics, you two are savage.
Well, it's not a good title.
Yep. No good.
Oh, all right. Well, what do you want to call it then?
It's more like the case of the night Cindy Crenshaw took the stage.
How is that a better title?
Well, that part did happen. But it doesn't encapsulate the full essence of the case.
Encapsulate?
He completed the crossword in the Times the other day. Let him have this.
Damn proud of that if I do say so myself. Either way, it doesn't roll off the tongue. It's more like the case of the missing detective.
All right. I like that.
You would.
There then. The case of the missing detective.
And in some ways, he's still lost.
You have been listening to Dash, Season 2, Interlude 1. Starring Jared Calhoun, Sara Luciano, Jay Mazzola, and Carlos Jiga. Written and directed by Dave Ebersole. Sound design by Mick Loro. Music by Christopher Tolomeo and Mick Loro. Cover art by Vinnie Rico. Executive producer Mick Loro. Dash created by Dave Ebersole and Delia Gable. Dash the podcast is a Light Booth Blackout production. We will officially begin our next case in the next few weeks. The case of the night Cindy Crenshaw took the stage.
Yes!
I'm sorry. The case of the missing detective.
Fine.
I like it.
Way to go, announcer John Barker.
Sal, shh.
Don't talk to the announcer.
But
It breaks the fourth wall too much when you talk to the announcer.
what wall? I thought this was a podcast.
We will begin the case of the missing detective in a few weeks. Check back next week when we'll have a special sneak peek. Of course, you can hear it early and ad-free on Patreon. That's patreon.com/lightboothblackout. Thank you for listening. I'm John Barker. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled. Once you know what to watch for, you'll always know there's more to the story.
Hi, I'm Kristen Bell, and if you know my husband Dax, then you also know he loves shopping for a car. Selling a car? Not so much.
We're really doing this, huh?
Thankfully, Carvana makes it easy. Answer a few questions, put in your VIN or license, and done. We sold ours in minutes this morning, and they'll come pick it up and pay us this afternoon.
Bye-bye, truckie.
Of course, we kept the favorite.
Hello, other truckie.
Sell your car with Carvana today. Terms and conditions apply.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.